Every monsoon, this place experiences a very bizarre and sad phenomenon. Over the last 100 years, thousands of birds have flown to their death over a small strip of land in Jaitinga, India. Between September and November year after year, several migratory and local birds commit mass suicide at the village. Between 7 and 10 p.m., hundreds of birds descend from the sky, plummeting to their deaths by crashing into buildings and trees. The phenomenon has captured the interest of wildlife circles and tourists, making the village of Jaitinga world famous. What is most mind-boggling is that most of these bird species are diurnal and there's no explanation why they would be flying at night. The villagers have long held a belief that evil spirits hovering the skies are responsible for driving the birds to suicide. The birds are believed to get disoriented and disturbed when flying near the ridge, causing them to plunge to death. They are said to be mysteriously drawn to the light sources put up by villagers, and become too dazed to fly. We all know how tough is it to get a US visa. Lord Venkateswara is the deity here who is known as visa-granting Balaji. It is one of the ancient temples near the banks of Osman Sagar Lake. This temple is about 45 minutes drive from Hyderabad. Since few years this place has become one of the top pilgrimage destinations for truly aspiring US visa candidates. The mysterious fact about this temple is that they do end up getting one. We don't know if it is the law of attraction or actual Lord Venkateswara's blessing, but this temple is already known as the Temple of the Youth. Of unnatural glowing lights of different colors hovering over the marshes in West Bengal. Referred to as Ayla lights for many years now, these lights are a nightmare for fishermen, as they usually end up confusing them and they would lose their way. In many cases reported till date, various fishermen have even lost their lives due to these strange lights. These marshes are some of the most mysterious places in India owing to this unexplained phenomenon. The Ayla ghost lights are officially a global phenomenon. Scientists suggest that these lights are essentially ionization of methane over the marshes that form out of the decaying organic matter present in abundance in these bogs. At the magnitude of 11,000 feet above sea level, it seems like the cars are pulled up at their own accord. It is believed you can drive here even with the car ignitions off and the hills will be pulling cars towards themselves. It is a small stretch of road located about 30 kilometers from Leh towards Kargil and known as Magnetic Hill of Ladakh. However, they say it's an optical illusion. There is one of Gravity Hill, which means that a very slight downhill slope appears to be an uphill slope. Why it appears that way can actually be attributed to the obstructed horizon, either completely or mostly. What is also believed to be at work behind this mysterious phenomenon is a magnetic force so strong that it can pull cars uphill. Well, this is the scientific explanation. But as per the villages there believed it to be a path to heaven once upon a time, people deserving of it would automatically be pulled up to heaven while others wouldn't experience this phenomenon. Rupkund Lake is around 16,500 feet above the sea level and is also popularly known as the Lake of Skeletons. In 1942, the skeletal remains were first noticed when the harsh summer started melting the ice. A British forest guard noticed a huge number of human skeletons lying haphazardly and floating along the edges of the lake. Initially, the skeletons were believed to be the remains of those Japanese soldiers who were killed during war. But in 2004 this theory got a jolt. In 2004, it was discovered that the remains date back to 850 AD. Since then, several theories have been put forward to explain this incident, but people are still searching for answers. One can still see these remains during summers when the ice starts melting.